I bought my first Dior bag. I know, I have been buying luxury designer items for 7-8 years maybe, but I have never in my life owned the Dior bag, and we're going to talk about it later on, but it makes this bag so special to me. And there's actually a little story attached to it as well, but we're going to talk about it all later on, because now I just really need to show you guys the bag. I'm so excited. So let's start. Here we have the beautiful Dior box, and it kind of looks like a bookcase, which is really cute. And so let's open it. Can you guess? Can you guess what bag it is? I mean, at this point, you probably know what bag it is, but I can guarantee that you won't be able to guess the colorway. So let's open it up. This is the Lady D-LITE in size medium. Oh wow, it's so beautiful. I just saw it in the camera and got completely distracted. So in size medium, and this is in the reverse tour du jour print. So instead of having the background white, it has a blue background, like a navy blue background, and it is absolutely stunning. Everyone always calls this bag a piece of art, and I agree 100%, but it also feels like a wearable piece of art. It feels like a bag that's not going to be too hard to style. So this bag is made of fabric, and I have to be honest that it is what made me fall in love with this bag. I mean, I love the Leather Lady Dior's as well, and one day for sure I would love to have a Leather Lady Dior in this size, just because it is such a good size bag. But for now, this is just perfect for me. I feel like the fact that it's made of fabric, it just makes it a little bit more casual in this like refreshing way. So I absolutely love it. Okay, I see that I haven't taken this little dust bag off. Let's see the cute little Dior charms. Okay, so the charms are now free, and they are all covered in protective plastic, which explains why they're not making as much noise as people usually say they do. And actually all the hardware is still covered in protective plastic. So okay, let's do a quick overview of the bag. Here we have the front, it says Christian Dior, and of course we have the dangly Dior charms. And the back of the bag is pretty much the same. I think it's exactly the same, except for the fact that it doesn't say Christian Dior over here. So this part is actually personalizable. Is that a word? I hope it is. So what that means is that you can have your name here, or initials, or essentially any word that you would like to have on your bag. I chose not to do that because of my own security. And what I mean by that is that if I feel that I'm in a space where I don't want to carry a luxury designer handbag or attract extra attention, I can just turn this bag around and there are no logos. It just looks like a plain bag. So that's my reasons behind it. Here are the sides of the bag, and we also have 4 feet, which is really truly crucial for bags made of fabric, so that they don't get damaged too quickly. And well, honestly, all bags should have bag feet. Anyway, moving on, it has a flap opening, and on the inside we have one big compartment, no divisions or anything, and then there is one pocket and one zip pocket. And on the inside, actually, I have another thing that I haven't showed you yet, which is, can I get it? It is a strap. The strap has the exact same print as the bag, So we have the reverse tool de jour, but on the other side it says Christian Dior, Christian Dior, Christian Dior. And I genuinely hate this strap, and that's mostly because it is not adjustable and it is simply too long for me. It is too long. I hate where the bag sits on my body when I'm using this strap. As a crossbody bag, as a shoulder bag, I absolutely hate it. I feel like it looks very bad and just way too long. So I don't think I'll be using this. I think that I'll be mainly using this bag as a top handle bag, and it also goes very comfortably in the crook of my arm. It's unfortunate, but also with the handles being as, I don't know, floppy as they are, a strap doesn't really work with this bag. This is definitely not the most practical bag, but it is oh so beautiful. And that's actually one of the reasons why I had not bought a Lady Dior for this long, but it's not the main reason. So let's talk about it very briefly, because the main reason why I haven't bought more Lady Dior bags or Dior bags in general is because of the price. Dior bags are expensive, like they are really expensive, and they are very close to Chanel. And when it comes to choosing between Dior and Chanel, I just kind of lean towards Chanel, mainly because they hold their value so much better. So it's easier to justify that purchase. And I thought I was the only one, but I actually saw some other videos with people talking about the same thing, how when it comes to choosing between a Dior bag and a Chanel bag, you usually kind of tend to save a little bit more or spend a little bit more, but invest in a Chanel bag instead of a Dior bag. So I know that I'm not the only one, but this bag for me, it was the one that got away. I don't know if you guys remember, but I think my very first shopping vlog that I did here in Barcelona, or maybe it was the second vlog, you may remember that I went to Dior and I really wanted to see the new cruise collection. That was 2 years ago. I was looking for this bag in particular, but unfortunately they didn't have it. This bag at the time was only available at the Dior pop-up stores. So they're all over the world. There's one in Dubai, in London they have pop-ups, and on the Spanish islands. There's a lot of them, but at the time I had just moved to Barcelona, so I wasn't planning on traveling, which is why I basically missed out on this bag. Then I thought I'll wait for the next perfect Lady Dior, Lady D-LITE bag. And then they released it in the regular tool de jour. I don't know if they had done it before, but they did after this one for the next season. So it was navy blue with a white background. But for some reason, it didn't speak to me. Like, it was a beautiful bag, but after I had seen this one, it just didn't seem more beautiful, you know, it didn't excite me more. And then for the season after that, they released it half and half. That was a weird one. Like, one stripe was reverse tool de jour, and then the other one was regular tool de jour. If I find the picture, I am going to insert it so that you can see how it looks like. And again, I wasn't impressed. I thought that this was still the best looking one. And then they did gold ones. I mean, they've done a lot of different prints on these D-LITE bags. And now, 2 years later, after I had first seen this bag, it popped up on my Dior wish list. So I didn't even think twice. I immediately added to cart. I thought about going to the store, but I didn't want to miss out. This bag, I think that it's still available online, but at that point, I just got so happy that it was back in stock and that they made it again, that I just didn't think. I just bought it instantly. So yeah, that's a little story about this bag, and I'm just very happy and excited for the summer right now and all the summer outfits that I'm going to wear with this bag. So if you don't follow me on my Instagram, you have to now, because I mean, she is going to be the star of my Instagram this summer. She and basically all the bags that I've bought this year, they are very summery bags. Okay guys, I'm getting distracted. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and I hope that you found it useful. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I love talking about fashion. So let's stay in touch and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys, stay safe.